I look like trash. Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a video. I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I thought, what kind of video should I do today? I want to just play with makeup. I want to do something I haven't done before on my YouTube channel. This is an eye look that I don't know how it's going to turn out. It's just going to be kind of a trial run because I have never done a glossy eye look before. I have, but I've done them with like mimicking the look of gloss, but I've never used an actual like transparent gloss on my eyelid like throughout the day. I've done it for like avant-garde looks and like Halloween and stuff. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, you guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want to. If you want to, I would like to have you. It's fun. Everything is RawBeautyKristi, and without further ado, let's put some makeup on. A makeup tutorial. Who even knew I could do these? So I'm gonna start off by priming my eyelids gently up here. I'm not gonna actually put this on my lower lid because we're gonna be doing a full black. I don't want it to blend in, so all I'm gonna do is just put this color up here so that it's canceling out the redness. That was the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium 30. Eyes have been so freaking red lately, I don't know what's going on with them. So I think today for this look, I'm gonna go in with the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I wanna use this because I figure that of all the palettes that I could use, this one may be one that you guys have because I feel like a lot of people bought this palette. So I'm gonna start off with my Smith 230 brush, which is this awesome like tapered crease brush. And I'm going to, I think for the crease shade, I want to go in with something like this. I'll probably deepen it up with some Cypress Umber, but Rustic and Cypress Umber I'm thinking are going to be the two browns I want to use because they're not super warm. So you don't need to do a brown here, but I think that can soften up the look a bit so it's not fully black all the way up to like your eyebrow. So it can sometimes get kind of out of hand when you are using black gel liner on your lid. It can just sort of smear everywhere and just be a freaking mess. I'm just gonna kind of blend out the edges with the Furless Pro 7E brush. It's like a really big fluffy blending brush. Now I want this part to be really diffused because if this part isn't, the rest of it probably won't look that diffused either. It's weird because I can like see the veins on my eyelids. And it's like throwing me off because I didn't prime my whole eye, so it just looks really sloppy down here. I think I'm gonna use that big fluffy brush to dip into Rustic a bit. Just to really blow this out. If they don't look as good as you want, you can take a lighter color like this, let's say, which is burnt orange, and just tap it on the outside or like really buff it out here. This isn't gonna be a winged out look at all. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with Cypress Umber here, which is the darker shade, and I'm gonna blend that down into the crease area where the black is gonna meet up with it so that there is a transition. I have a full review on this palette if you guys want to see it. I will link it up here. All right, so we've got that color down, and now I think I'm gonna dip into Noir here a bit. This is the black shade in the palette, and I think I'm going to take that on the same brush, and I'm going to run that just a little bit lower or right into that so that it's just a little bit deeper as well. And this will really help when we want to put that stark black shade on the mobile lid to have it really just softened out instead of looking like too harsh. Like we got a little bit of patchiness right here. I don't feel like it's the shadows as much as it is like that I didn't put enough of a base down for it to stick to. This type of eye look is kind of hard to wear because glossy eyes start to crease and get really weird looking. But I'm gonna try a product today I've never tried before. We'll see how it looks. They're very like editorial. I feel like these are the type of things that you see on the runway. I feel like this is one of those looks that looks insane until you get lashes on, and maybe even after that as well, but we're about to find out. Sometimes things look like they're going to be absolutely horrifyingly hideous until the very last moment they come together. I am praying that is this look here. I think it is. I have faith that I can pull this through. It's a little nerve-wracking right now because right now I feel like this looks so bad. I'm just gonna take a little brush that I can place shadow on with. Like this one looks like it wouldn't be because it's like a pencil style brush, but it's really nice and floppy. I'm gonna use a pretty creamy liner for this. This is the Tarte Clay Pot Liner in black. All right, and I'm going, oh God, it's so pigmented and creamy. And I think a big mistake a lot of people make would be taking this up too high. The higher up you take this, the more you're gonna have to blend it up. So I take it to about there, and then I'm going to buff it into that. Because if you take it up too high, it's going to blend so much out that it's going to just like keep going up and up and up, and then by that time you're at your eyebrow. And this does dry down, but it kind of has a little bit of working time. For a look like this, because I am using dark shades on my lid, I did not do my foundation first because I knew there was going to be so much fallout. And this is already drying down like big time. So it's really easy to work with because it's so super creamy, but it's long lasting. All right, I'm gonna go back in with that Smith brush and take Noir and just really buff that in. The lash line is going to be finished afterwards, so this is like the top of the eye, and I'm going to use the NYX Lid Lacquer. I was looking all through my makeup collection and I was like, I don't have anything to make my eyelids look glossy, and I was going through Colourpop shades that I could possibly like mimic a glossy eye, and then I found this, and I've never used it before, but it's pretty much like a clear lip gloss. Now the thing about using a glossy eye, and the reason more people don't do it even though it looks so cool, is that it's not long lasting. It's not going to be something that you can wear all day long with it looking perfect. It's more of like a short-term wear thing, but I don't know. I just think it looks so freaking cool and I've always wanted to do it, so. Just going to tap it on. Oh my God. I'm gonna kind of keep it away from my lash line a little bit because we're gonna have lashes that cover that anyway. I didn't know NYX had this. I just found it in my collection and I was like, oh my God, why have I never used this? You can see just how cool, like, look at the difference. Just gives that like super edgy vibe. Oh, that looks so neat. I wonder how this is gonna wear. If you find that your fingers aren't applying it well, you could definitely put it on a brush, but I feel like I like applying it and patting it in with my fingers the best. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to toss on a pair of lashes. I'm gonna do my brows off camera. I will post a lash tutorial here if you guys wanna know how to apply false lashes for beginners. If you just don't know what you're doing, here you go, right up here. And I'm gonna go toss on some lashes. I'll tell you guys what they are when I come back, and then we are gonna move on to the rest of the face. All right, so I've got some lashes on. I've got my eyebrows done. I know these lashes are like so intense. These are the Kim Tai and Cakeface Beauty Lionhearted lashes, and I love them so much, but my God in heaven, they're like 5 inches long. So I am going to work on my face now, and I'm going to use none other than the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I heard somebody mention on my comments that they think that Covergirl might be discontinuing this. If that's the case, I will buy 55 tubes of it because I cannot imagine this not being my holy grail foundation. Covergirl, if that is true, please no. So I started applying this and I realized I wasn't freaking recording. But I'm the shade 710 and it's not my perfect shade because it does oxidize a bit or start to darken as it dries down. It's not terrible by any means, but I definitely noticed about 10 minutes after applying it that I feel like it's darkened at least like a shade or 2 to 3 shades. I mean, it is like crazy. I do bring this down my neck quite a bit because, again, It is a bit darker than me, so I don't want it to have like that orange face and then like white neck. And it's not that I'm trying to buy a foundation that's darker than me, it's just that this freaking line, I feel like they did expand on it a little bit, but still, it doesn't go light enough, it doesn't go dark enough. I can see that the gloss is starting to separate a bit in my, not separate, but it's creasing in my crease, so that's something to keep in mind. And it is transferring up, which is annoying because like I feel like they need to create an eye gloss that just doesn't move, that dries down. Almost like a lacquer. Isn't this called lid lacquer? Yeah, it is. Lies, Nyx, lies. All right, so now I'm going to apply the medium 30 shade of Colourpop No Filter. Maybe a little bit dark, but I tend to not go too light on my under eyes. I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people go really, really white on their under eyes, and then it, like, sometimes you can go too dark. Like, I feel like I might have done that here, but I feel like you can go too light on your under eyes, and then it just looks like overly highlighted. I like to take like a medium shade, like one that's kind of the same color as my foundation. I don't know, I just feel like it looks better. Maybe I'm wrong though, maybe I'm wrong. This is the Flower Beauty sponge, for anyone wondering. I get so many questions like, what is that sponge? Flower Beauty, one of my faves. You see how I brought the concealer up to here? So now there's like this weird line. So then I'm going to take that brush we used to blend out the shadow and just sort of tap it over the top. And then it kind of blends that all back down. And then you can kind of just fade it in. This line in my forehead's just, it's got to go. It's just got to go. And lately I really haven't been powdering my face. I just kind of tap it out as I go. So I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. Today I'm gonna use MAC's Give Me Sun. I'm also gonna use some Hourglass products as well, but I'm gonna start off with Give Me Sun. I'm gonna use my Furless PF4 brush for this. It's just like a big fluffy guy. I feel like bronzing is my favorite part of any makeup tutorial. Don't know what it is, it's just like the best. Just brings the whole look together, I feel. And I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light right here. You can switch out any of these products. These are just what I'm using because frankly, these are kind of what I have sitting in front of me. You can use anything, like the NYX gel liner is really good for like the black on the lids. You know, the Lacquer is from NYX, so that's affordable. Got the Covergirl foundation, the Colourpop concealer, so all things can be made affordable. You don't have to use Hourglass. I'm gonna go back in with the Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to use Rustic. I'm gonna really buff that in. There's still a little bit of noir left on the brush. And I look really cool when I do it. I'm going to throw some black in my waterline. I'm actually going to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, but you can use any black eyeliner you have. I need something bright for the inner corner, I feel like. Maybe I'll use my highlighter for that. So I'm going to use a powder highlighter today, and this is the Amrezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. Lately I've been using my Iconic London drops like every time, so that's why I say powder highlighter, because I've just been using them like every time I've done my makeup lately. This may be a really intense look for some of you. Some of you may hate it, some of you may love it. Beauty of makeup, if you don't love it, it washes off. I don't know how I feel about like the glossiness of this. Like, I knew the longevity was going to be bad, but like it's already creasing so bad. It looks so freaking cool. That's what sucks about it, is it like looks so nice. But yeah, it just looks so nice that it's like super sucky that it's not long wearing. This is not the right brush for this, but I don't really care. Yes. I'm just taking some of that highlighter and putting it on the inner corner. Now I'm going to do my lower lashes and just some mascara on them. This is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. I'm only really using this because it's sitting in front of me. It's really good. I haven't really used it for my like upper lashes or anything because I always wear false lashes, but I think the one thing I have noticed about it is that it does seem to flake a little bit, which is kind of irritating, but I'm just trying to keep trying it out to see how I feel about it. And I think because this is so intense, I need a nude lip. I think I need a nude lip. This is Stripped Down Liner from MAC, and I have recently been really liking this when I do a nude lip. This is the Juicy Gloss from KKW. And then I'm going to use that Marc Jacobs Love Drunk Enamored gloss. The nude, but it's not like super nude. And this is the finished look. All right, and this is the finished look. I like it, and I think it's really fun and pretty, and I like that it's like really grungy looking and wet and like juicy. But this eye gloss is so irritating. I'm glad that I used it, and I'm so glad that I was able to show you guys like how you can use it, but it is definitely not for longevity. I knew it wasn't going to be because you can't put something wet and slick on the eyes that's like kind of sticky and tacky, because it's going to transfer every time you open your eyes. You're gonna get creases in it. Like, it's gonna transfer up here. It's kind of cool. Like, I love the concept of it, and I think that it was cool that NYX came out with it so it's affordable. I wish they could perfect it. I wish somebody could come out with something that's like an eye gloss. Like, oh, let me use this as an example. Okay, like the Steel and Magnificent Metals. Take out the glitter. Use whatever the base is for it that dries down so that it stays. If you guys have any recommendations, or if you know anything that's like an eye gloss, like I know Butter London has their glaze and eye jellies, but they're all like holographic, and I wanted something that was just like clear. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be like a clear gloss on my eyes, but something that doesn't transfer so much. If you have any recommendations, please let me know. I like the way that this eye look looks a lot. I think it's really fun. I know it's a really dark eye look, and some of you guys are probably like, absolutely not, I would never wear that out of the house. Understandable. But I would wear this out. I would probably be self-conscious that it was constantly transferring to my upper eyelid. But if you're looking to just do some like cool pictures or avant-garde looks, or you're just trying to try something new, or you don't care if it looks grungy, this may be your everyday. So I hope you guys like this video. I know I don't do tutorials all that often, but when I do, I think they're fun. I like doing them. All right, I hope you guys like this look. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you guys do like these style of videos, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, please just do that. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This Friday, maybe Lunar Beauty, I don't know, maybe. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at my next video. Bye! I'm going to do that. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so now, oh, I just jammed my fingernail in it. The amount of times I have to keep stopping to pluck eyebrow hairs, I don't know why I can't see them. And I'm gonna use a pretty creamy liney for I'm gonna use a pretty creamy liney. I may powder my under eyes like a teeny bit. No, I'm not going to. All right, and now I am going to do lashes on my, I'm gonna do lashes on my lower lashes. Now I'm gonna do, fuck. Oh, my eyes are watering, you stupid bitches. I look like trash. This little fucker, you are going to have to, look, just right there, just boop, done. I just hate it so much. Just get out of here. I'm an asshole. No, I'm really not, but, you know, a little bit.